Griff, address what's on your arm, by the way, because people.
Oh, I got an IV. I got a immune boost IV.
Drip, drip, drip.
I got a drip. I like doing it, and I got a vitamin D shot in my booty.
Really? Why do they got to go in your booty?
That's what I always say.
Is that preference?
No, preference.
They're like, armor your
What's
booty.
meaty?
And you're like, how big is the needle?
I make the same joke with the nurse every time. You got to take me to dinner first, girl.
How funny. She's autistic. She puts it down. She's like, okay. And you guys have to go to dinner.
I know, like, fuck. She's on the spectrum.
Have you ever had an IV, Rude?
Yeah, when I had dengue.
I'm sorry.
When you had dengue fever? You had fucking dengue fever.
I thought she was dating a black guy. I'm sorry. I got that dengue. Is that what the young kids are calling it?
You know about that dengue.
Oh, he got that dengue.
I go, you only like white guys. She's like, I like brown and dengue. Dark chocolate. When did you fucking get dengue fever?
In the Philippines.
Oh.
Is that common to get?
Yeah.
What's going on there? Is it just like the wild, wild west there?
Can you Google dengue fever? Like, I can't believe that's that common. People still get that?
Mm-hmm.
I know it's common in parts of the world, but I don't think you lived in a developed part of the Philippines, right? No?
Caused by
little.
dengue virus.
I'm so ignorant. It's just like caused by a mosquito bite, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or any kind of bug bite.
Ugh.
Mosquito bite.
But what does it make you do? It's very rare, very rare. Oh, that's fewer than 20,000 cases in the U.S. Look internationally how rare it is, though. Everything is rare here. Like, international numbers must be huge. Africa, I think it's massive.
It says dengue fever international flights.
Holy shit. 100 to 400 million infections every year. Yeah. I think Africa gets dengue fever constantly. Go back to the last page because I want to see more about dengue fever. Were these all your symptoms? Is this what you felt? Fever, headache, muscle joint? Did you have like vomiting, diarrhea, all that stuff?
Yeah, and I had like weird red dots all over my body.
Wow. How long did it last?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Mm.
It's like you had Rona. You had dengue Rona. And what, did you lose weight?
Yeah. I
Dengue diet. I'm on the dengue diet. I lost 7 to 10 pounds.
So let me get this straight.
How much did you lose?
400 million people a year. Is that what that said?
Yeah, around the world. Get it.
I know. So 400 million people around the world get that.
Yeah.
And we didn't shut down the world economy for it?
Okay. Okay. We'll be right back with Breitbart News with Erik Griffin. How many people die of dengue? Say that. Well, you know the number one killer in the world is
fat.
Diarrhea.
Mm.
More people die in Africa from diarrhea, from dehydration and diarrhea, from getting sick and they die.
Mm.
Look at this though. How many people die of dengue every single year? Up to 400 million people get infected. 22,000 die. That's nothing.
Yeah.
How many people die from diarrhea?
You don't shut down the economy for 22,000.
I mean, maybe. Maybe in LA they would. How many people die from diarrhea yearly? Look at this.
You would shut clubs
staggering. 1.6 million people died from diarrhea globally. Can you believe that?
Wow.
800,000 died from suicide. 405,000. Yeah, diarrhea.
What happens? Are you just on the toilet? But then you just like, you just like fall out? Like what? I just don't get it.
Yeah, they die from slipping off the toilet, cracking their head on the fucking sink.
That would make sense. You get real slippery on the toilet.
No, it's insane.
Or no, you know how they die? Rushing to the toilet and they can't get their pants down and then they fall and they hit their head. That probably happens.
This is the most...
You never shit your pants?
No! Have you shit your pants?
Dude.
It feels like I'm blushing. It's like when I poked the director in the stomach.
What?
Yeah, so I was...
in Hungary?
No. Years ago, I auditioned for this movie, and I did a good one. And the director was chubby, right? I know. I fucked up. And you know how, like, after the audition...
Tell me you didn't make, like, the
No, I did something
marshmallow
worse. I did something worse.
Okay.
So, you know, right after, you when you're done with the audition, you just leave, right?
Yeah.
But every once in a while, something magical happens where they go, stay. And when they say stay, they ask more questions about you. And you know at that point, they want to know how you're like or what you're like so that, you know, when you're on set, they can feel, you know what I mean, comfortable with you. So you go, tell me about yourself. And I'm in my head, I'm like, I got this.
Uh-oh.
Right?
How'd you fuck it up?
And I was really close to him. Like, we were, like, really close. And we're, like, laughing about something, right? And we both had this laugh. Right? And I went, fatty. And I poked him in the tummy. Right? I go, fat, like this. And he goes, thank you. And as I turned around and I left, right? Sweat, fear, and just regret. Just like, what is wrong with you?
Well, that's just being too. You know what it is? That's the comic.
Yeah.
It's the comedian. Like, we don't know how to turn that off in regular society.
That's what I'm saying.
I know. It's like, look, one time I was at the Iron Man premiere. Okay.
Holy shit, this guy with Jamie Foxx in the Iron.
I went to Iron premiere. Yeah, I don't know why you didn't go.
I never get invited to anything.
You know, at the time, Ahmed invited me to this. At the time, you know, so we're at the Iron Man premiere.
I want to talk about that guy, but
all right, we're at this party, okay, and it was fancy ass party because I didn't know Robert Downey Jr. I didn't even know none of this at the time that he was the star. So everybody was there. All right, it was like this big thing.
This is a long time ago.
Yeah, a long time ago. It's crowded, man.
Yeah.
Okay, I turn and P Diddy. Literally, Bobby, he's this close to me like this. And I turned and his face was like this.
Yeah.
In my mind, I wanted to. You know, just to be like, oh, I kissed P. Diddy. You know what I mean? I wanted to be the kiss bandit. You know what I mean? Just a real quick.
Yeah.
So, and I had that impulse, but I said, ooh, don't do that. What are you doing? But it's that kind of comedian thing. You're just in a moment, you just want to do something like, and you think, right? And then you get that response when people go, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's basically what they say.
Sometimes your gut, you have to go against your gut.
Yes.
Right? And you don't know which one is right? So you go, before I did that, I should have said, maybe I think it's an 80-20, right? 80% to go bad, right? If it was a 90% positive, right? I might have done it. But that was like a 90-10 the other way.
But I know in your head you think, if he likes this is going to be the...
He's going to write 3 movies. Yeah. It's going to be a series.
You're going to be his Clint Howard to Ron Howard.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just, but... It just didn't.
It didn't work. It didn't go well.
I know exactly what you're saying. You have these moments, and you just go, "Oh, I don't know why I fucking did that."
Yeah.
Oh, I have another one for you. When you talk about, all right, so this is just what happened in New York. All right. You know, so first of all, Ray Romano calls me when I'm in the hotel. I know I'm going to hear from him because he's the freaking director, right? But
how did you audition for it?
I auditioned for it. I just auditioned on tape, and then like 2 months later, I get the part. You know what I mean?
Oh, great.
You know,
because I just read for something 2 days ago, and already today I woke up going, I didn't get it.
No.
It takes a while.
Only because they don't know how they're going to shoot with all these stupid COVID restrictions.
Right.
So he calls me. I'm geeking out. I don't know why, but I just am.
Legend.
It's fucking a legend.
Legend.
And his voice is so distinct, right? He invites me out. He goes, "Yo, we're gonna get some pizza in the city, and we're gonna go to the Cellar
in New York."
I know.
I knew that. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So while we're eating, he says this. He goes, you know, I said, yeah, I auditioned. I didn't think I was going to get it. He goes, even before the audition, you were the first choice. I wanted you. All right. And I'm like, wow. I get into my dressing room now later on set. And the clothes come. The clothes have a tag on it. And it says, my name in the movie is DJ Joey Bones. It says DJ Joey Bones, actor Mohammed Amir. I was like, oh, shit. And I should have just let it go. But, you know.
The same thing happened to me.
I walk up to him.
I had underwear.
No, I walk up to Ray. I say, "Hey, Ray, you know, first choice."
Wait. You confronted him?
Yeah. But I was doing it as a joke. But at the same time, I'm like, don't fucking tell me I was the first choice if I wasn't. It doesn't matter. I'm never the first choice. I get it. I know I have to so I was like, yeah, so, you know, the clothes, Muhammad Amir, huh? I said, when did he drop out? He was, you know, he goes, oh, no. He's like, no, man. He was a New York hire. Yeah. It's a low budget movie. We're trying to save money. So we didn't, you know, low budget and he couldn't do it the last minute, but you were the first, you know. Yeah. And I know he was mad at whoever put that.
Right. With even the game show that I did, it was Jimmy O Yang.
Oh.
Right? And he couldn't do it.
Wow.
Right. And they told me I was first choice.
I hate that.
And then I didn't tell the producers, but you know me.
Yeah.
I told everyone else.
Oh, bro. I know why, too. I'm right there with you.
I told everyone else.
We're kindred spirits this way.
One day, I show up into my dressing room and the producers are there. We just want to let you know. We want to let you know. You don't know how these deals work, buddy. That's what they said. You don't know how these deals work. And what we do is we throw out 3 names, right? They're all equal value, all right? And we put them on the table, and we right? And you happen to be in the pile. of the A ones that we wanted, right? We had this name, and this name, right? It was mix and match. That's how it works, buddy, right? When the whole time I knew that I would call my agent, go, am I doing this? He's like, yeah, they're still negotiating with Jimmy. It's fine. I did it. He didn't do it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And it's fine.
But there is, Bobby.
Yeah.
I know we're on the same page with this. Come on. There's still a part of you that's like, you want to be the first choice.
We're never going to be.
Listen.
We're never going to be.
No.
We're third.
Can I tell you for this pilot? Can I tell you what I went through for this pilot?
I know. And because you would call me and I would be like, I was going to say, turn it down.
Dude.
Because after you do 2,
bro.
Just listen. After you do 2,
if you don't know,
after 2, if you don't know, I'm not doing it again.
All right.
Okay, go.
So I have like fake boobs, or they go, I don't like. Attractive guys can say that because they got options. My shit is
it's like rich guys, people eating.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? It's like, let's say you and I eat at 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Because that's all we can afford.
Yeah,
we love
we're
those
down.
taquitos. And a rich guy would be like, ooh, I would never eat that, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, you haven't had it. It's really good.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, but I go to, you know what I mean?
That's the same kind of thing.
Yeah.
Hot guys always have these like, they always like, oh yeah, I had a guy tell me, he said, if I date a blonde, the next one, she can't be a blonde. She got to be something else. I was like, my shit is like, is she breathing?
And me too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, me too.
Because I'm always
breathing? Yes.
I'm always in shock. Any kind of attention,
Oh, it's.
Listen,
I think that's why you and I can't relate to Andrew in that way because he's one of those guys that like, and I've seen this. I've seen other male comics like this. I think I can say this. I was walking down the street with one time Chris D'Elia.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and we were gonna go see Avengers. Right?
Yeah.
I think Avengers 2. And we're going to the movie. We're in New York. We're like, I don't know what street we were on, and we're late. So we're just Chris was mad. It's like, come on, dude, because I woke up late. You know what I mean? Let's go. We're missing it, right? And as we're walking, this beautiful supermodel, I'm not kidding you, came out of nowhere. She just came out of nowhere, and she approaches Chris. She's walking this way, and we're walking this way, and she looked like she had been crying. Right? So as she stops us and she goes, looks at Chris, it was almost as if Chris D'Elia was holding a teddy bear. That's what I was. That's what she looked at me. Like it was some present for some child. Like I wasn't even human.
No, you were like Make-A-Wish.
Right.
And your dream was to hang out with him.
Right. That's what it was. She was like, she might as well just tap me in the head. Hello, little, little thing, right? She looks at him and goes, I don't know you. My boyfriend just dumped me. I've never done this before. Do you want to make out right now? And D'Elia looks at me and goes, have fun at the movie. And they just walk away, right? And now I'm in the theater. With popcorn, right? You know what I mean? Just because that'll never happen for me.
Yeah, man. I know exactly what you're saying. It's a different world.
It's a different world that good-looking guys.
Even like being on the road, like just not that we're telling
go ahead.
D'Elia stories because that's not.
We're not doing that, yeah.
But I have this is the God honest truth. I haven't been to one city where I've done comedy.
Yeah.
Where if I'm been in the past and I'm talking to a girl, just all of a sudden, without her saying, "Do you know Chris D'Elia?"
I know.
In a way of like, can you? And I'm like, okay, let's see ya.
Yeah, see ya.
Yeah. Get out of my face. I'm done with you.
Yeah.
So it's like
I had one Chris D'Elia moment that I thought.
And you're still with her.
No. Where I thought this has never happened. It's never happened before or after. I was at the Tampa Bay Improv. This is before I met Kalila.
Yeah, he has to preface it that way.
I met Kalila, right? And there was this girl at the bar, and she was brunette, right? And I walked by the bar, and she goes, "Hey," to me. Oh, hi. That's whenever a hot chick says hey, I always say it like that. Hi. Or like question. You know what I mean? And then she goes,
basically you went.
Yeah. Like, because maybe it was toward somebody that was in back, because that's happened before me before, too.
Oh.
Where some says I say hi, and they're really saying hi to the guy in back of me. You know what I mean? So I go, hi, and she goes, hey, I grew up watching Mad TV or whatever it might be. And when that happens, it's like maybe there's a shot, right?
Yeah.
And then I went in the green room, and there was a girl that was there that wants to be a comedian, and she was a preacher's daughter, right? Because that's what she said. I'm a preacher's daughter, right? But she was cute, right? And so after the show, the brunette from the bar goes, what are you doing afterwards? I'm like, I'm going to go to eat. Preacher's daughter goes, I want to go too, right? So they both, and I was able to finagle this, a miracle, right? I got them separated, and I go, come over to the hotel room, right? Right? So one of them came over, right? And then she left, and then the preacher's daughter came. And that's never happened. You know, that's kind of like, those are like Steve Byrne stories, right? Or like when good-looking guys, right? That happened one time where I hooked up with 2 girls in one night, and I think I prayed. I think when the preacher's daughter left, right, I got on my hands and knees by the bed. I did old school. And you know how the hotel has a Bible?
Yeah,
I brought that out. The Gideon's Bible. I brought that out. I put my hand on like this, like I was testifying, right? I go, dear Lord, thank you so much. I'm so grateful. I started crying. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much.
And then isn't it at that moment you realize
stand-up is the best.
Why you even got into business?
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, dude.
That's exactly why.
I've had.
I know. Look at you.
I've had one of those. What do you mean? Look at me.
I'm kidding, man.
You just love saying
it's
that.
A joke.
Does it make you feel better?
It's a joke, man. I love you, man. That's it. It's a joke.
Whatever. Yeah, you had these, of course, before Rachel. You have to
look at Rachel. Look, when I see you and Rachel in the same photograph, I just go, "What the fuck, man? What a miracle!"
She hit me. You know how
this Red Bull was filled.
Oh, stupid.
That was bad. It's okay. This is Andreas can clean it up.
This is why we're gonna wake up and he's gonna.
I know we're gonna be
like,
tied to a hello.
But it's gonna be like a podcast too. And he's gonna now we're going to talk about what I want to talk about.
Yeah. So I'll be and I've never really said this out loud again. The city's all about revelations. Okay, I used to have this dream, right, or this fantasy, where I had this brunette, right, girl dressed in white with no face. It was a dream I had. And I don't know why, but she was always because my cousin Andy and Paul lived in a mansion,
right,
growing up. And it was like a dream where this girl was, in the driveway wearing a white dress with no face, but with tall brunette, very brown. And she's kind of swaying back and forth. And I always went, is that my future girlfriend? And I think that's Kalila.
It works. We meet people, and it just works. Mm-hmm. You go through all the things you have to go through to make it happen, and once it happens, you're in this situation, and boom.
Are you a Woody Allen fan?
Sometimes.
Did you see the documentary?
No, I didn't see the documentary. I didn't want to. You know why? I'm off HBO documentaries, man.
Why?
Because a lot of them, it's like I don't know if I think they're just doing them for shock value.
And did you call in at the store?
They called me, yeah.
You going up this weekend?
I told them I was available. You're scared to do it?
But did they put you on the list?
I have no idea.
Because the lineups are out. So they fucked you.
I don't know.
The new people fucked you.
I know.
I'm going to call the store right now.
It's Emily.
Yeah, I'm going to call the store right now to see if you're on the list, okay?
Mm-hmm.
If she doesn't pick up for me right now.
This is Emily.
Emily, Bobby Lee.
Hi, Bobby. How are you?
Hi. I'm sitting here with Erik Griffin. He called,
not on Saturday either.
He called in and he didn't get a spot. What's going on?
Oh no, sorry. I'm retweeting the lineup right now. I will get back to you guys. A lot of moving parts.
What? So is Erik going to get a spot?
Yeah. Let me just double check the lineup. Sorry, I'm out walking my dog.
Okay.
It looks like no then. Yeah, it looks like if you're
Well, you're on the podcast right now, so you're on Bad Friends.
Oh,
So that was a screw up on your end.
Wait, am I surprise guest?
You surprise guest. Who's surprise guest?
Who's surprise guest?
So let me see. Alicia Cooper,
It's a surprise.
Argus Hamilton. Let's see. Ron Funches. Okay, Rick Ingram.
Wait.
Got
Argus
it.
gets a spot, and Eric Griffin, who's like just booked a pilot and
Let's
done
see.
a bunch
Jeff
of fucking...
Ross, Neil Brennan, Tim Dillon,
Huh.
Andy Letterman, Brian Bowers, and Sandra Lacalanano.
Yeah, I like him. He's very funny.
Sandra.
All right, anyway, rework
The
it because
movies
I've ever seen.
Listen, I loved it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it was a great movie. I just loved that it was like, oh, they're finally trying to make entertaining movies.
Not entertaining at all.
Oh, I thought it was very entertaining.
It's just annoying. It's annoying that King Kong wakes up, right? And he picks up a tree and does a back scratchy thing.
Bobby, if you want to break down the movie that way, I 100% agree with you because my thing is like this. What the fuck is this little girl doing with a 65-foot monkey?
Yeah, and what is she
Like
pulling
why
up?
is she just roaming around a monkey place by herself? Like,
Yeah.
I don't care what they think it's a monkey.
And then and as soon and as soon as like I don't know, I don't remember if this was in it, but I think it was when the little girl like she's whenever like she sticks up a finger,
Yeah.
and then his monkey finger they touch,
Yeah.
right? Imagine ant, right?
Yeah, dude.
Imagine an ant.
Look,
Even if I tried to do that with an ant,
like
even if I tried to do that with an ant, right? I might crush it.
look, dude, this thing right here.
Right.
If I'm just like if
Yeah.
It's like this.
Right.
If I just come to it a little bit, it's gonna move like.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Right. This is the girl.
Yeah.
Right. This is the girl. Right. Her finger. Right. I'm King Kong. Right. Oh, Dad.
Yeah.
Dad, I did too hard.
How did
you know how much control that he's gonna need?
So the monkey all of a sudden,
Yeah.
the monkey all of a sudden is fucking Yoda. Like
There's no way
he meditates.
He would have died. They would have died.
And
I also think Godzilla and King Kong. You know how sometimes they make it so they make it like they're aware of what the good guys are.
Yeah.
You know, like a helicopter will fly by and they're like, no, it's one of ours. You know what I mean? I don't think he would. They would just be smashing everything. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's like so people just going on with society.
Yeah.
And a big ass dragon is just living in the ocean and can just come on the land. Like, why rebuild? Like
I wouldn't rebuild. No,
especially if this is a continuation of these others.
oh yeah, the Titans live on this planet.
They just live.
Yeah.
And they just come in,
Yeah.
they just come in like
Yeah.
So but listen. The reason why I enjoyed it is because if you saw this year's Oscar movies, miserable. Like every movie is miserable. Every movie is about something terrible happening to somebody terrible or and you just go, why is this entertainment now? Why are we praising this? Let's get back to we're trying to just entertain and escape from society. It seems like every movie that's made now, the ones that the industry wants to praise has to be, all right, let's find.
But those movies, let me say it. Those movies are movies that most people don't watch.
Ever.
They
never watch them.
They never watch them ever.
You
right?
couldn't name me the last 10 Best Picture movies.
Right. And it's like, and they also know, the industry knows this, is the reason why they make a King Kong and these types of movies is they know that's where all the money is.
Yeah.
And that's why they get all the great stars, big name stars. What else did you see?
I know what we were going to talk about is the Snyder cut of Justice League.
What'd you think?
I thought it was so much better.
Masterpiece.
Than
I thought it was a masterpiece.
I think they were pieces of masterpiece, but put together in a 4-hour movie. I wish they would have just made it. He should have just said, "Can I put this on HBO Max for 10 episodes?"
That would have been good.
I would have enjoyed it.
That would have been good. They could have cut it up as a show, but I think they could have lost the 7th chapter completely. The dream sequence with the Joker. That's like,
oh, I loved that.
What?
Oh man, I want to see that. I
thought, you want to see someone's dream?
No. I want to see that, but that's not a dream. That's supposed to be a
prophecy
of the future. What happens in the future? Superman actually goes crazy. That's what that is. That's in the comics.
Really? That's
yeah. It's in the comics. Superman, like, he loses Lois Lane, and he fucking can't take it, and he's like, "I'm fucking a god here." Which, can I ask you a question? Let's say, okay, we live on Earth. All right,
that's true.
We're here on Earth. You're a schlebby, 49-year-old. I'm what I am. Okay, and
a human piece of human shit.
What? Really?
Yeah, you look like melting shit.
Okay.
If I took,
all right, you look
if
like
I took whale shit.
You look like
if I took gathered whale shit and put on a beach.
You look like a sick piece of shit. Like, you're the kind of shit like after you eat beets. You know, that you're that shit when it comes out. When you look in the toilet and go, "Oh my God, I'm dying." That's the kind of shit
you like little titties.
Like.
When you're naked and you look at yourself in the mirror, you probably don't like your body then because you have big titties.
No, I don't.
Yeah, look at those titties.
No, you can say that.
I can see your tits through your shirt.
No, you can't.
I can.
No,
So go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm doing a lot better. We live here. We find out that there's some other planet that when we go, we have godlike powers.
I fantasize about this.
Why the fuck would we stay here? Like, I don't understand why the Kryptonians who have all this knowledge, if they knew, because they had to know, it wasn't they had
because
to.
I'll tell you what.
They should be like, hey, we need to go where there's a yellow sun because look what it does to us. We can fly. We got X-ray vision. We got super strength. Like,
because you're saying that the Kryptonians are so smart that they think above that, right? Their thinking isn't
not
about
all of them. Zod wasn't like that. He was.
Are those the ones that went to prison?
He's trying to conquer.
But they were in
shit.
prison. That's why.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is not all the Kryptonians were smart.
Also, why do you put them in the like? Didn't they put like in the first Star Wars Superman 2? Remember they used to put they put them in like that crystal or whatever that was.
No, that was what was it called? The something zone, the Phantom Zone.
Yeah, there's no way to kill them? Why don't you just put inject them with kryptonite and kill them?
No, the kryptonite. See, the kryptonite doesn't hurt them unless they're in with the yellow sun. Apparently, I don't even know the lore. But anyway, my point is. Let's get back to Justice League. So, the changes that they made to Justice League, I thought were fantastic. One, in the original. By the way, do you think you have to see the original to really enjoy the Snyder Cut? Because I think you do. I think that you have to see
that's
both.
Interesting.
If you don't see both, I don't know if the Snyder Cut, you're going to kind of be like, this is too long.
Because my brother never seen any of them.
Right?
My brother's never seen any of them. And I go, you guys should watch it. My brother watched it, and he goes, that was a masterpiece.
That's too long to me. I think you need to see both.
No, I don't think so.
Well, like for instance, one of the changes I really loved is in the original, Flash is a pussy and an annoying character.
Yeah.
In the Snyder Cut, he was more heroic. They took all that bullshit out.
In the original, you didn't know who Cyborg was.
Yeah.
And in the new one, you're like, there's a backstory. He's a good guy. I like that whole thing where he was like, he gave that lady money from the ATM machine.
Yeah.
Right. Who was that lady?
Just some lady.
Yeah. That was really cool. It showed his heart.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know.
What he was saying, I think Snyder was like, look, man, we lost to Universe.
Let me ask you something.
We lost to
when you make love to a woman.
Here we go.
You don't know how to do rabbit style.
Rabbit style?
Yeah, like power fuck.
Let's start. Erik has to be like you.
No.
Oh shit.
Oh, I gave me. Here we go, everybody.
Here we go. All right, let's do it.
So,
okay, let's go.
What do you think is your best and worst quality?
My best quality is my loyalty, and my worst quality is probably my stand-up.
Oh, we gonna go that way.
Okay. All right, bro. I said loyalty up front.
I like how you turned it. You know, he was like, let me start sweet.
It's a fucking comedy show.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
What kind of things will you be doing 10 years from now?
Oh. Are
you me?
Yeah, I'm you now.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, and what will you be doing in 10 years, Santino?
Fighting off skin cancer because the sun really affects my.
Yeah, we get it, bro. Can I answer that one for Griff?
I'll be.
Here, I'll be Erik. Ask me again. I'm Erik. Go ahead.
The Asian baby we're gonna adopt. It'll be like 8 years old by then.
She's 19. All right, what is it? Say the question.
So, Erik, what kind of things will you be doing in 10 years?
Oh, this. Hey, old ass bitch. All right, go ahead.
Terrible.
Rudy gets to answer. I'm gonna be Rudy, and then Rudy gets to be Erik. I'll be Rudy.
No, she should
Rudy.
be Bobby since he's not here.
Yeah, but it's got to be traded off with someone in this room.
Oh.
So I'll be Rudy, and then Rudy will be Erik. Yeah. So ask me. I'm Rudy.
Okay. Hey, Rudy.
Yes.
What is your perfect weekend?
Sleep. Balut. More sleep with the dogs.
Slip.
Okay. Go ahead, Rudy.
Okay.
Now you're Erik.
She's got to be you. That's unfair. Look how you let himself off the hook.
No, you're Erik.
Yeah, Rudy, you're Erik.
I'll be him on this question. Don't
Okay.
What is the strangest dream you have ever had?
Uh-oh.
The strangest dream.
Hey.
Hey, what are you doing?
The bottom's a turtle island.
Don't let him influence you.
That's what he likes. He wants to see a
Is-
bunch of sex scenes. Buy it.
Is Bobby. I'm with Bobby and Santino in an island, naked, and we're just doing things with each other.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is your little dream, isn't it?
What sort of things? What sort of things are we doing?
See, he's into it.
What sort of things?
All right.
Are we
You know
eating?
what?
Are we at the buffet line? Like,
You
what
know
are we
what?
doing?
This was great. You did great. Rudy, I'm glad you're back. Erik, I'm glad you're black.
Still on the air.
Yeah.
Insane. Absolutely insane.
Just get me on something like that.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah, right. I know. So Cedric's walking down this lot, right? And Keegan goes, "Come on, let's go say hi to Cedric." And I go, in my head, I start running with him. But as I'm running, you know, Keegan's running. I'm running right in my head. I'm like, I don't know, right? I'm running with him like this, right?
I hope he knows
Then we
me.
get to him, right?
Yeah.
And they embrace. It was as if they had served in Vietnam together.
Yeah.
You know, Charlie,
Yeah.
you Frank, you know what I mean? I thought you were, and they just hugged, right? And I tapped Cedric because I'm there. What am I gonna do, right? So I go, "What's up?" Right? He goes, "No." That's all he said. He goes,
Okay.
He goes, "No."
I got one for you.
Yeah.
Tell you what happened to me.
Okay.
I'm having brunch. I'm having brunch with Gerard Carmichael.
Love him.
Okay, love Gerard. All right, he has got it. Like I just saw him in New York, and I was like, "Hey, Q, you want to have dinner tomorrow?" And he's like, "I might, but I'm having a meeting with Robert Downey Jr. I'm not sure if it's." And I was like, "Of course you are."
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, we're having brunch. Up walks Jamie Foxx. Okay, with a couple people. Jamie Foxx is like talking to Gerard.
Yeah.
He's just like, "Oh man," his show was on the air at the time.
Yeah.
He's going in and in and in. They're talking. I'm chiming in when I can.
Yeah.
Whatever. And then Jamie Foxx goes, "Well, let me get your number."
To Gerard.
To Gerard, they want to exchange numbers.
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx looks at me as if I'm supposed to get the number for Gerard.
You're the assistant.
Yeah.
You're the assistant.
He looked at me like I was one of his
You're the assistant.
one of his dudes that's just around.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, really?
It's insane.
It's so I totally get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But let's extrapolate this further, okay? Because this is what I'm really getting from this right now.
Okay.
You think you shouldn't be my friend anymore. That's what it is.
Are you out of your control?
Yeah.
Is your mind out of control right now?
You think that like you're now
you out of control?
Jamie Foxx and Cedric, and so this is why you don't want to. You think that like somehow you're not supposed to be friends with me.
Is your mind mental right now or what?
No, come on. Let's
be
real.
Let's be real.
Let's just be honest about it.
Right? Let me say something.
Let's be honest. This is why you
Give me that.
This is why you wanted to be with this guy.
Give me that guy.
You were like, you know what? He's more famous, and so this will probably be a better matchup.
I'll make a point. Give me the mask.
And be better for you in the long run. That's how you thought about it.
This is my relationship with Andrew. Give me the mask. All right? Just watch this. This one gesture, right? This one gesture will tell you the relationship I have with the guy. All right? Ready?
Listen,
I love him.
look,
But
Bobby, you build friendships over time and experience. We had our experience together. We went to the Middle East. We dealt with all that. All right.
Yeah.
And then when we came back, we've had these experiences. We go eat when we can. We've had these conversations. We've done these podcasts.
you're my friend for life.
We done it. Yeah, but Bobby, I don't think you really believe that, or you don't act like that. No matter what I do. All right. No matter how many times I try to like let you know, hey man, I'm your friend. I'm here for you. You still somehow you just don't want to believe it. Like you feel like at some point I'm going to pull a knife out and stab you in the back, you know? And I don't get where you get that from. You know, maybe it's from your lifelong experiences you have with people. So you have to so the only way to really be your friend is I have to live with you and start a podcast with you and like, take care of you, bring my family around to watch you secretly. You know what I mean? Is this the only way that you can have a close friend?
That's what I'm getting at. What I'm getting is I love you.
Oh, God. I mean, you're impossible.
Going down this path. That's where I was going.
Oh, is it?
I love you so much.
Oh my God.
And that's where we're at.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Because you make. Can I tell you something?
Let me ask you. Fuck
you.
Now you got me. No,
you make it really hard.
Fucking mad now.
You make it really hard to be your friend.
Let me see something right now.
It's so hard to be your friend.
Fuck you, because I'm going to tell you this right now.
Okay.
All right. That whenever, right, like this fucking situation, right. Whenever Andrew's like, we got to get another guy, and I always throw out one or two people, right? You're always either one or two. It's either my brother or you. Why? Fucktard. The reason why fucktard.
Is there proof of this?
All right. Yeah, all right, Dr. Fat is this. All right, Fat Doctor? Fat Doctor. Sorry, I don't want to fuck up your stage name. Is because I love you, and I believe that we have good chemistry together. We're very funny together.
Yeah.
You know what? The best time you remember my cousin had the movie? My cousin's husband had the movie?
Yeah, EJ.
EJ.
I still work with him.
Okay. He hasn't called me since the movie, but let's just move on. That really infuriates me. So, my cousin's husband is a producer.
Yeah.
So he goes, I did this independent movie. Sean Austin's in it, right?
Yeah, they changed the name.
What's it called?
I don't know what it's called yet.
Yeah.
But they changed the name. It was supposed to be something games, but they changed the name.
Yeah.
It's about to come out. It was good.
It's going to be called No One. It doesn't matter because no one's going to ever see it.
They will.
Okay. But I'm kidding. It's a great movie, and I love you, EJ.
Hence why your cousin's husband doesn't call you. But
Anyway.
go on.
So that day, we worked one day, right?
Yeah.
Right? That was, and I vividly remember that day. I remember going, wow, I've never been on a set, you know what I mean, with somebody that I'm this close to.
Yeah, I really wish we would have got. Every time I see Superstore, I think, man.
Now let's go back to Superstore.
That could have been us.
You tested for Superstore, right?
Yes.
I got pinned. And when you so what I'm saying is that
you know what? They wanted someone to be gay for that role.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
They can choose whoever they want to, right? But I did want to be on a show with you. That was my dream. But whenever I do get on a show, it just gets canceled right away.
I know.
Yeah. What do you mean I know?
Well, I mean,
I know.
You hear that magic touch? No, Bobby, look, let's get back to it.
No.
Here's the thing, man.
It's okay.
Here's the thing.
I think we're going down a really weird road.
No, we're not. We're going on a weird road.
Let's go different. Did you see Mortal Kombat?
No, we'll get to that. Here's the thing. So the one day we're playing, like I'm playing video games. You know, you hit me up, yo. Can I? What are you doing? Because you only hit me up when like you have somebody. You need 3 to do your Rebirth Island. So you're like, who can we? Okay, let's see if Erik. I'm already playing with someone, and this is how you always respond. Does he have more credits than me? Is he more powerful than me in Hollywood? That's what you think makes like.
I wish you hadn't said that.
This is how you are. You do this all the time.
I wish you hadn't said that.
You go, does he have more credits than me? And
Okay.
what do I say? I go, Bobby, it doesn't matter. This is my friend.
I'm sorry. Can I just say?
Okay.
Could that been a joke?
You know it wasn't because you say that all the time.
I know. I do it as a joke. A runner.
Is it?
Yeah, it's called the callback runner joke.
Is it?
Yeah.
But the point is,
yeah. I'm blushing now. That is something I said. And are you blushing with me? Because it feels.
First of all,
can we talk about Mortal Kombat or?
We can.
All right.
This is how we'll launch our movie review.
I'm so hot right now. Go ahead.
It is warm in here. I do this audition. It's Zoom. It's in front of the producers. So I go in. I have my room set up. I'm ready to go. I'm waiting 20 minutes past the time. I'm calling my manager like, yo, do I get the right, They pop on the screen. Hi, Erik. Hi, Erik. Hi, Erik. Hi, Erik. Hi, Erik. I was like, oh, okay, whoa, And then they all go away. They have the one girl who I'm reading with. I read it one time. Then they go, thank you. That was great. I was like, well, that's that. When it's like one-time read.
Yeah.
You get no fee. Gone. Then I find out, oh, you're going to test. Great. I test once. They call me. They want you to. Can you do it again? But can you shave off all your hair?
But wait. So you're testing. You're at your house, which is much better though. Them being on a lot in some uncomfortable office.
You know what? When I look back on it, I actually feel like this quarantine, streaming online gaming, and doing the podcast by myself trained me for like, oh, I can just be the best version of myself just like this with no one,
It's better.
So I think that helped.
I think it's better.
Yeah, and I had the lights. It was fine.
Yeah.
But I did it once, and they were like, no, can you shave off all your face?
Uh-huh.
And we want you to read with Nicole Richie. You want to read with her.
Wait.
She's my wife on the show.
Nicole Richie.
Yeah.
She's acting.
Yeah. Apparently. She's good. By the way, good.
I love
was
her.
Surprised.
I knew Nicole Richie before. Did you know that?
Yeah. She's
a sweetheart.
I
knew her when she was in high school, dude.
I
love that girl.
I told her, I was like.
You know who Nicole Richie is?
No.
Wow. I know. This kid.
She doesn't know. She hasn't seen anything.
I know. It's just, I already know. It's like the age gap now. Now I get it,
Yeah.
Look at her. And here's can I tell you what the problem is?
Yeah.
Let me tell you what the problem is.
You know who Lionel Richie is?
American Idol host. That's how you would only know him from.
The name
Hello?
sounds familiar.
Is it me you're
That's
looking
Adele.
for? No, that.
Adele is hello. It's me. It's a different song.
Yeah. Maybe I sang it
Oh
more
yeah,
like.
yeah.
You know him?
Yeah.
He has a daughter named Nicole Richie, but they're not blood related. You know that, right?
Even though they look alike.
I know it's weird.
It is weird.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
there's something we don't know. Sweet girl. And she's dope. She's just a regular ass
Oh,
mom,
yeah, okay.
too.
Yeah.
Anyway, the problem is, I know what it is. With my gray beard, even though she's like, she tells her herself, she's about to be 40.
Yeah.
But she looks 21.
Yeah.
So can we be married? I think that was what the thing was. They made me shave off. Don't even start. Stop it. Don't be mean. Sitcoms are full of hot women, ugly husband. That's how it works.
I don't buy it. I honestly, can I just be, because I want to be, I'm going internal. I honestly don't buy it. If I can't see you with, if I'm watching a show, I think you're great. But if I'm watching a show.
Don't throw that in.
Yeah. And there's a scene where, you know what I mean? There's a attractive or even like mid-range girl, right? Lady in bed, right? And she's like saying some setup to a joke. Right?
By the way, you're back. This is your back. So whatever work you've
So
done
I don't
in
know
your
why
personality
Uncle Jim said that
is
about
gone.
me, and then they do a pan to you, right? I'm gonna be like, intruder, or something, right? That doesn't.
Do you feel good about yourself right now? Did that feel good?
It felt good.
Did it? See?
You know what? Fuck internal. I'm gonna go outward. I'm gonna be myself. Fuck it, right? Let me say something to you, right? You're a very funny guy, but you and Nicole Richie, there's no way.
Yeah. Well, it worked.
It happened.
Yeah,
and
it
it worked.
It worked. It worked great.
Did it get picked up?
I don't know yet.
Okay, we'll see.
We'll see.
You know, it's so funny because you've had so many cool jobs that I've like been so jealous of, especially when you worked with Captain Picard.
Oh yeah, Blunt Talk. It was great.
I mean, it's like it makes me angry
Why?
because I love that guy so much.
Now, is it about that, or is it about some sort of like?
Anyway, did you see Mortal Kombat? What did you think? Did you see it?
Did
you see Mortal Kombat?
Is there some kind of thing?
Let's talk about.
Look, it's okay to have.
Let's talk about movies.
It's okay to have like a
What do you want to say?
envious
What do you wanna
jealousy
do?
and that kind of thing. It's fine, Bobby. You have a great career. You were on Mad TV for like 19 years. Okay, you had a long, lustrous career at MTV. You've done a lot of great movies, right? Come on, name some of them. Help me.
Dictator.
Dictator. What? That's another one.
Splitting.
Show.
That was a show.
Did you see Mortal Kombat?
I did.
Give me. What did you like? Did you like it?
The only thing I liked about it was that it was rated R. Because if it was PG-13 and there was no blood, it would have been because there would be the what are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing? You know, it just
It's like when Scorpion throws the thing, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, "Get over here." When he says that,
Yeah.
he throws it, right? Don't you think it's cooler if he doesn't say it?
Yeah.
Even in the game, it's just better to pull him over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
Get over here. It's like, and then you have the thing in your head, right? You have
person's
the thing in your
dead.
head, and you're like, well, I have no choice, right? I'm going over, right? Because you're being pulled over there.
I thought that the beginning of the movie, the first 15 minutes, was the best part of the movie.
Oh my God. When you saw the first 15 minutes, I was like,
this is going to be good.
Not only good, the greatest thing ever made.
Yeah. I thought
I'm like,
I thought
this
it was
is great. This is real.
Yeah.
Right? it puts these characters in a real believable setting.
And by the way, nothing's better than those like Asian movies. Those where it's like the noble Asian guy, and he's got his family and he cares about his family, and it's always shot in some like village jungle thing like that, and it's like
jungle thing.
Yeah. There's always like some like
jungle.
Yeah, it's like the jungles of Korea or wherever.
There's no jungle in Korea, fucker.
Wherever they do it, those movies are always the best.
Yeah.
Those kind of like.
When did it go bad?
Right after that, like right after. When it went to modern times.
Well, it was. I was like, what? Well, no, you're watching and you're going. You see the beginning. You're like, okay, this is gonna be good. And then you go back to modern times, and then you're like, okay, just give it a chance. I'm just giving you your thought processes, right? Give it a chance. Okay, so he's this guy. He's an MMA fighter.
Yeah.
Okay, that I don't believe any of it because. You know what I mean? That's not how these fights go.
Yeah. What is he? Some underground fighder? Like, right. And
you just show up in a gym. You're just sitting there in like where lockers are, and like you're fighting today, buddy.
And by the way, if I had a birthmark that was a full-on dragon tattoo,
right?
I'm not gonna just be like, oh yeah, I've had this my whole life. No, bitch, this is something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't just get a dragon on your body, like,
right.
and then you meet someone else. Like,
I would take a photo on the internet first of all, right?
Anybody else
have this dragon tattoo on the chest? Also, can I just say this too? It's like we grew up with the video games, right? Can the lead be somebody from the games?
Right. Pick one.
Yeah, it could have been anybody. It could have been
there's 20 characters.
Liu Kang.
Yeah.
Make Liu Kang the guy. Right? But they didn't. Let's throw in a curve. You know what it is? It's the writers going, let's throw in a curveball. And when they throw in a curveball, they fuck it up.
Yeah.
Put Liu Kang in it.
And I always like that they have to find they find the Asian guy that you see him and you clearly think, could he might have some white in him. It's always that Asian guy too.
What do you mean?
It's never like Asian. You know what I mean?
You know what? You're speaking my language.
You know what I'm saying? It's never like really like does that guy own a store in South Central Asian? It's never that Asian.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's always like a guy that's like, he's like it's the most handsome Asian you could possibly find.
It's the Steve Byrne Asian.
Yes.
They put in the Steve Byrne Asian, right?
And even he's a little more Asian than what I mean?
Right.
Than they really want.
Right.
He can do comedy, but that Steve Byrne Asian isn't gonna be an action star.
You know what it is? It's war baby Asian.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the kind of Asian where, you know what I mean, American soldiers went into colonized a place, raped some girls, and they had a baby, and all of a sudden, boom, the lead of fucking Mortal Kombat.
It does not always have to be horrible, or it's like you take Bruce Lee.
I took it too far.
You took it too far.
Dark.
That was dark.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It could just be Bruce Lee who doesn't want to date Asian women anymore, and he finds a white girl.
But can I say this though? I like that. I've always liked that about him. I really did, because at that time, right before, like when I was 5, I realized, just in your mind, you look in the mirror, you go, "You're never gonna fuck a white girl. That's never gonna happen." Right? That's not even. You know what I mean? You looked at your mom and went, that's pretty much my option.
Yeah, you're like, oof.
A 4'9", 4'9" Yoda. You know what I mean?
Mean.
You know what I mean? And then you always looked at your dad and went, that's what I'm gonna look like.
Yeah.
5'4", you know what I mean? And just a fucking asshole, which I did turn into.
Like, I don't like big titties because my mom
had big titties.
She had little titties.
What?
Yeah.
Well, your mom had little titties.
My mom had little titties, so now
you like little titties.
I find myself like always liking little titties.
It's so fucking weird. My mom has little titties.
Yeah.
My mom has little titties, and I love little titties.
You love little, exactly.
Yeah.
It's
my
like
mom
a
has
thing.
no ass, and not that I see it. I've never seen my mom's ass, right? But just in a,
I would think your mom has ass.
No, in a scientific way of if I analyze my mom's body, it's just bone. It's like she has a bone there,
like somebody hit
like
her
a
with
flat bone.
Like somebody hit her with a book bag numerous times.
right.
Until her ass just just shrunk in.
It's really weird.
Yeah, so we are. I know what you're saying.
So, but when Bruce Lee though, when I saw Bruce Lee date this white girl,
you're like, it's possible.
I was just hiya in my, you know what I mean? I was in the garage trying to like hiya. I took classes. I took taekwondo classes.
Who got more girls coming up? You or Steve?
Steve. What, you know that?
Yeah, I would.
No,
think
don't.
so.
I mean, don't say it like that.
Well, I mean, yeah.
He definitely did.
Steve's way cuter than you.
Steve was always cuter, and Steve always had he was like homecoming prince.
What?
Yeah. Like he was also like
shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he was also popular.
Wow.
Right? And if you look at my brother, in the yearbooks, he's always with the cool group, right? And I don't know if you look at my Instagram from a long time ago, one of my earliest posts, there was one photo that I posted of me doing improv.
Right.
In high school on stage. I was doing like a scene. You know what I mean? That's pretty much embodies what I was like, I think.
Yeah.
Also doing drugs and masturbating in the library.
You were doing drugs in high school? Is that when it started?
Yeah, I've said this before on the podcast that I used to, do meth, and then I would
Wow, you were doing meth before meth was even.
Yeah, it was a thing.
Yeah. That means you had that dangerous
I saw
meth.
I saw it coming.
No, but I'm saying like that they didn't even have it perfected back then.
No, raw. Yeah, I was one of the experimenters.
There was no even Sudafed. You had that.
I used to smoke it too.
Shit,
put it in tinfoil and take a glass, thing and light it. Oh, so good. Mortal Kombat. Would you give it 1 through A through F?
It was like a D.
A D?
Maybe C minus.
I think it's C. Give it a solid C.
Yeah, because Kung Fu fixes a lot of shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
the Kung Fu was great.
If you put zombies or Kung Fu in any movie, it's gonna be a much better movie. Okay,
yeah, of course.
More enjoyable. You put some zombies in The Notebook.
Right. If you put zombies in the notebook, it would be amazing.
Oh, amazing. Because that shit's the zombies are trying to get in.
Yeah.
It's just a whole different movie. You have to decide, this bitch don't know what's going on. Should I leave her?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like if the zombie has dementia, will they even anyway, it doesn't even matter. My point is, so the Kung Fu always adds and by the way, because it was rated R with Kung Fu, that made it not be an F.
Right.
PG-13.
And if they had little titties in it, you would have gave it probably a B.
No, C+.
C+. How about King Kong versus Godzilla?
Loved it. Loved every second of that movie.
One of the worst movies I've ever seen.
No, I don't see you either, though.
I didn't call in.
Oh, why not?
I'm not going to call in until May.
Why is that?
After I get back from Europe.
Oh.
Do you have a game for us?
We do.
It's called Imaginary Gift?
Yes, and it's actually a real game.
A couple's game where one partner gives the other an imaginary gift. The couple talks about the gift without naming it or giving obvious clues. The goal is for the partner who receives the gift to figure out what is a kind of guessing game, but the real purpose is for the couple to experience. So I don't know what it is when I'm giving it to them, and we're not a couple, so we're not gay.
No, but you're doing it as like a bonding, as more of like, hey, let's come up.
All right, let's do it. I'll try. I don't know how it works, but let's give it a go. But let me give you a gift.
The person who gives the gift knows what it is.
Okay, let me think of what it is. This is gonna be.
Why
good.
is he giving me the? See, I can't trust him.
Right.
Why?
I should be giving you the gift. No, you should be giving me the gift.
I'm gonna.
'cause you never give.
You know
me
what?
anything.
You know what? Okay, I know what it is. I know what it is. Okay.
So
I'm gonna knock.
Is this like charades?
No, let's just pretend I'm coming over to your house. I'm gonna knock on the door.
Why would you knock on the door?
Just.
When's the last time you knocked on someone's door? Hello.
Let's just start with. You want to start the improv or no?
Yeah, I've already started.
That's
I
how
said
you would
hello.
answer the door.
Yeah.
All right.
Who is it?
Hey, dude, it's me, Bob. Bobby.
Bobby Lee?
Yeah, man. Hurry up, man. I got a present for you. Open the fucking door.
I'm not dressed. Give me a second.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, I'm dressed. now.
Okay.
Welcome. Hey, Bobby.
Hey, man, how are you? Hey, dude, happy belated birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Uh-huh.
It was
I
March.
can't believe
it was
I
March,
remembered.
though.
I know. I know. And I can't believe I remembered how to get to your fucking house, but
Yeah.
here it is. Here it is. Is that what happens in the improv?
Yes.
Does he open it or no?
No, he has to guess what is.
But
No, I
before
can't-
you open it,
I can't
you're
believe
gonna have to guess what it is.
No, by what you talk about it, I'm supposed to figure out what it is.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I ask questions like, "Oh, it's
Yeah, you have to ask questions.
It's so big. Is it why is it so big?"
Because for a big fella,
Is it a jacket?
no, is that how they go? That doesn't make a. How does this?
Come and explain us this
Yeah,
weird
come back in here.
this weird European
This
game
is
you have us
European. This is
playing.
dumb.
You guys have to together. You're gonna create something.
together.
Yeah, but you said that I already know what it is.
Well, you're giving him something, but that's gonna change because he's gonna say, "Hey, why is this red? Maybe you thought it was a banana, but now it's red." So you would adapt.
Oh, is that what it is? Knock, knock, knock.
Come in, it's open.
All right. Hey, what's up, dude? Happy belated Christmas.
Just
Don't.
wait.
You're supposed to agree.
Is this the energy? You're bringing me a gift? Like,
all right. Start over.
Belated Christmas.
right.
You did it you did it like Kalila made you go over there. Like the scene before this was like, you really should be nicer to Eric. And you're like, I don't want to be nicer to him.
Ding dong.
Hey,
can I come in?
take your
Can I come in?
Take your shoes off first.
All right, I'll take my shoes off. Woo! I just want to let you know, bud, that I'm grateful for you. And I've been thinking about you a lot lately, and I really enjoy your company, and I enjoy you as a human being. And boy, I felt a lot of guilt for not getting you a Christmas gift. I know it's August. And
so you've been this guilt has been really building.
You know what I mean? And I've been I haven't been able to sleep well. So I got you a gift.
This is great.
Yeah.
And this is wow, there's so much money. I can't believe you this much money into it.
How can you tell I put money into it? You haven't opened it up yet.
I could tell by the wrapping paper.
Yeah, the wrapping I got at, I got it at JCPenney.
This doesn't look JCPenney. Aren't they closed?
Yeah, I know, but there's one outlet open in Oxnard.
Oh, so you went to the JCPenney outlet.
Outlet, right? And
got
it's so funny.
there.
It's like a weed store. The wrapping section, because it's like you could get, there's different tiers, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's the cheap one, right? But I got you the high class one, so it looks like it's Dolce Gabbana, but it's really JCPenney. Anyway, you know what I mean? Here you go.
All right.
Yeah.
I would have opened it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
How did you know my size?
Because from the internet.
The internet.
Yeah. It's a funny thing. There's, the internet has different sites with, celebrities and whatnot.
Celebrity sizes,
and I knew that this is the size of your head.
Oh
yeah.
Oh wow, yeah. Oh, and it looks like it would fit too. So you did a good guess.
Thank you. Yeah. It's elastic.
So
you know what I mean. It's an elastic situation.
So if it's elastic, why did you worry about? So it didn't even matter the size because this is like one size fits all.
No, it isn't. Even if you put like an elastic thing on something too large, it might snap and it could hurt somebody.
Okay, so
right. So I had to go on the internet to look at your size.
So so the elastic part fits on my head.
Yeah. You like the color?
Yeah. I like that it's black and orange.
Yeah, because that's from your favorite team, the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers. And
so it's
put it on.
Oh, okay.
Put it on, yeah.
Wow, it fits perfectly on my head.
Yeah. And don't you like the embroidery on it?
Yes.
Read it.
Yeah, it's
read the embroidery.
The embroidery. It's wow, this is very touching of you. It says, "I'm sorry for being such a dickhead asshole for our whole friendship."
Yeah, you know how because every word, every letter, right, cost $5.
Oh wow!
So imagine,
and there's a flap that comes out.
Right, there's a flap
with a whole poem that you wrote.
There's a whole poem. Yeah, exactly. And So
you paid $5 for this whole poem?
Yes, I did. So it's like $5 a letter.
I would like to see the poem in your words. I want to see.
Give me the thing. Give me the thing. Right? Yeah.
I would like to hear the poem from you.
Yeah. Glorious night, sweet dreamer. Yeah, I enjoy you so immensely. The skylights, you know what I mean, create an atmosphere within each other to create energy and connections that make us a forever people. And you and I are on a rainbow carpet ride. Rainbow carpet ride into...
Why is this is your poetry sway?
Yeah, into the atmospheres of our own destinies. Love, Babaloo.
That's very nice of you.
Yeah.
So
anyway, I gotta go.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. Now, can we do that? Now, can you give me a gift? I want a gift now.
We don't even know what it was.
Well, guess. It's elastic.
It's a Pittsburgh Steelers hat.
It's a Pittsburgh Steelers elastic.
With embroidery and a poem that flips out the back.
That's exactly what it is.
All right.
Yeah.
What do you think of that gift?
Not good.
Okay, now you, yeah.
All right, so I'm coming over to your place.
Yeah.
All right. So I have to like, there's like it's like one of these at the door, right?
Yeah. So I'm sitting at, and now I'm in a room. I'm in a room going, oh, somebody's at the door. Someone's at the door. Let me take off my kimono, hang it, right? Put on my regular street clothes because I don't want people to know that I wear that in the house. And Erik,
Hey,
what's up?
Bobby.
Come on in. Wow, what's up? What a surprise.
Yeah, it is a surprise.
What do you have there?
This is a gift I have for you.
Wow, you drove all the way over here from Century City to get me a gift.
Yes.
Oh, wow. So it's very large.
Well, they only had this one box.
Oh, right. So anything could be in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, all right, let me lift the box.
The box is big.
Let me lift it. Very light box.
Yeah.
So okay, good.
It's a joke box.
It's a joke box.
But it's meaningful what's inside.
All right, may I?
Yes, please.
All right. So I'm opening this gigantic box. Okay, and Jules, can you go get me some scissors? Because there's like this. Okay, thank you. Zzz. Okay, I'll take this tape off. Krish. Oh, I don't really see it. Oh, it's a little box.
Yeah.
I pulled out a little box. And there's like a little, it says on the thing, Gucci. So that's interesting on the thing. I'm going to open it up.
Well, the Gucci box, you can buy them at this place, at JCPenney's, they have they have different kinds of boxes that they sell there.
And So whatever is the product that's inside the box might necessarily not reflect the box itself.
It's called expensive wrapping. You could get it at JCPenney's.
Right. It's the same one.
Yeah.
I remember a year ago I came over. Right, and I got you that Steelers.
Right.
Yeah, that Steelers hat.
And you made me think, this is where you go to do fancy wrapping.
Right, so I influenced you in that way.
Yes, you did. So
right, that's cool.
I went
Thank
there and
you.
I was like, can you give me can I get the Gucci box?
Right.
They said the big one. I said, no, give me the little Gucci box.
Right.
But
okay, so let me open it up. Oh my God. Is it a commemorative coin?
Yeah.
Right, and let me see. And on it is, who is that?
That's you.
That's me?
Yeah. Heads is you.
Right, let me flip it over. And on the other side,
tails is
you. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
So you made this coin. I'm on one side, right? And you're on the other one. And it's so funny because on this coin, like on mine, my face is in the middle of the coin. But when I flip it over, your whole face is the coin.
Oh, really?
Well, if I'm looking at the coin right now, I'm in the. You see you can literally see the outline of my head in the middle of the coin, right? And if I flip it, you have no outline. The actual coin is your head, right? So that's interesting. That seems like that took a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's interesting.
But you notice how the grooves on the other side of your face, they.
Yeah, the grooves. See that? Yeah, I do notice the grooves.
The grooves of your face.
Yeah.
They really had to do some like special detail.
Yeah,
to get the intricacy of like the lip that's underneath your eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They really have the epicanthic fold.
Yes.
Yeah, and that must have cost extra money.
It did cost extra money.
Right.
Because
that's really interesting, right? Yeah, on your side though.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right. On your side, they just did this like a shine. Right?
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they did.
They did.
Yeah, I would call that a rustic shit shine.
Yes, right.
That's
but,
interesting.
Yeah, when you turn on the other side, though, on your side, as you can notice, that there's a sort of mustard sheen. It's like,
how did they do that?
They had little kids pee on it.
Yeah. Wait, let me just. Right. Let me just flip it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it always lands on your side because the weight is on that side of the coin.
No.
Yeah,
what it is
Let me let's flip it again. It's always on you, right? It's weighted.
Yeah, no, because the imbalance of your head, how from nose to chin is 6% of your face,
right?
And then from nose to the top is the other 94%.
Wow. Okay.
So it's weighted that way that when you flip it, it's going to end up being on the
this
other
seems
side.
very expensive.
It was very expensive.
Yeah, to get the intricate details.
Yeah, you can actually buy things with that.
Oh, wow. Anyway, thank you so much.
I bought it with a Bitcoin.
Anyway, thank you for being here, and thank you for being a bad friend.
Whoa. Somebody hit me up and say, yeah, why does Kalila want to fuck Bobby in the ass with a...
What?
Yeah, somebody said, like, my buddy hit me up who listens to it. He was like, yeah, Kalila went into detail about how she wants to put on a strap-on. And
she's proposed it before. And I go, I don't know how, it's not going to feel good. And I go, just stick a finger in there or something. But she has like these long ET fingers, and she did it once. Didn't like it. It was like having like
you have to try it.
Joey Diaz sticking his finger, like a thick Cuban finger.
You cocksucker.
Yeah. My asshole is
It seems like it's deep.
My asshole is very deep but tight. Yeah.
Are you flirting right now? Like